Hey guys, my name is Garrett Gunn. I'm an independent comic book writer and the creator of such titles as Days to Come, Go West, and Fear Diaries, Rise of the Dark Mistress. And I'm here today to talk to you about my newest project, Geekery Magazine. Geekery Magazine is my homage to the entertainment magazines that I grew up with. Like many people who read comics or follow any sort of geek or pop culture fandom, magazines like Wizard in the 90s were as good as gold to me. They were a peek inside a world that I could only dream about. In a time before the massive cesspool known as the internet, these magazines and publications were the only way to know what was ahead in comics, what books were being turned into movies, what pens your favorite inker used, and so forth. When I first started writing comics, I found out very quickly that my true passion in this industry was the people. Through comics, I've met some of the most talented, kind, and compassionate individuals that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. I tried to think of a way that I could combine my love for these people, my favorite fandoms, and my ability to express myself through writing, and the destination that I arrived at was this magazine. Now, I knew I couldn't do it by myself, so I looked for potential partners, people who could make it the best possible product and could help me bring about, the best item for you guys to consume. After weeks and weeks of searching for somebody, I finally decided on Comic Crusaders. Now, if you don't know who Comic Crusaders are, shame on you, but I will tell you a little bit about them. Comic Crusaders was created 10 years ago when the founder, Al Mega, had an idea that morphed from your typical local comic shop into something very different. Today, Comic Crusaders is a respected comic and news site showing love to all corners of the comic book universe. They've built a community of fans and contributors that keep everyone up to date on the latest things in pop culture. They offer gossip-free news, honest reviews, which is hard to find, interviews with today's and yesteryear's talent, and everything in between. Unlike many online sources for geek and pop culture news, Geekery Magazine will focus on the nobodies, the undiscovered, the up-and-comers. We don't want to cover the big three because we already know they get enough coverage. Our goal with this publication is to bring you the most exclusive and real content that you can't find by using Google. Now, how are we going to do that? Everyone on my team has made it their business to meet and connect with people across entire genres and mediums. The result of those connections will shine through the magazine and the content we provide. Now, just because I say we aren't interested in covering mainstream products doesn't mean we don't plan on hosting some big names in our magazine. We know that as much as you want to know about the indie guys, that doesn't mean that you don't want to know about the big timers as well. For example, our first issue will include people you may have heard about. Corey Hampshire, amazing comic book artist and general genius. John Romero, the creator of Doom, Wolfenstein, and other amazing video game titles. And of course, the Comic Book Man from the AMC hit show. Geekery Magazine at its conception will be a 60-page full-color trade, but we aren't going to stop there. By the end of 2018, we plan on upping our page count to a minimum of 90 pages. We're using one of the best printers around and one that many of us have used for our own personal comic book projects, called Page by Page. Geekery will be delivered to our audience across multiple platforms. We'll publish a digital version via Comixology. We'll sell a hard copy via our website, geekerymagazine.com, and through placement in comic shops across the United States and the United Kingdom. We are extremely passionate about this magazine, and we hope you're intrigued enough by what you hear and see during this campaign to support us. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out our product, and I'm very excited, and I hope you'll come on this journey with us. Thank you very much.